Hi, welcome to the market alert for Wednesday, the 10th of July 2024. So, crypto bid, crude skids, stocks and bonds were sluggish as CPI looms, which is, of course, tomorrow at 1:30. US stocks traded mixed and major indices finished relatively little changed after Powell largely stuck to the script. That means no interest rates reduction anytime soon. S&P records yet another all-time high while Powell largely sticks to the script ahead of CPI. And interesting that the S&P is making new all-time highs when Bidenomics business bankruptcies jump 34% for the first half of 2024. So you've got the S&P making all-time highs every day at the moment, and a 34% increase in the first half of the year for bankruptcies. Amazing, isn't it? It just goes to show the disconnect between reality and the algorithms. Wednesday, Powell is testifying again once more at 3 p.m, so the third day, and 6:01 we've got the 10-year bond auction. So again, nothing today, everything waiting for Powell, and then tomorrow, of course, the CPI numbers. Right, let's have a look at the markets and kick off with the Dow, see how they played out yesterday, and work our way through to what's happening overnight. And in the Dow, we're down yesterday, but a demand though coming into the markets, but looking a bit weakish, so that's for sure. But then again, stuck in a range as well. You can see there's a defined range there at the moment, still in an uptrend because of the 20 bar moving average holding prices to the upside at the moment. Again, it's just waiting for these CPI numbers. Market was quiet yesterday. Cash market open, sold off, and then reversed on Powell's speech, and then the market sideways overnight, sitting just under the DP there, which you can see, and also the close offering a bit of weakness too. So prices need to break this in order to move higher. If not, we're going to see a retest of yesterday's lows. And in the German DAX, sell-off yesterday after the market started to move higher, bumping into resistance, and then moving down sharply. An increase in selling there as well. In the 30-minute charts, we sold off to begin with, but a bit of a rally back above the 200 MA there and the low. But once it was broken through the 200 MA, and the low, the market then selling off quite sharply, and overnight the market currently sitting on the close and towards the low as well. That's a lot closer than the high, let's put it that way. So some weakness around at the moment for the German DAX. In the S&P 500, the market once again putting in a new all-time high, which you can see there at 5591. So it looks like we're heading for 5,600, doesn't it? The monthly chart is still parabolic in its move to the upside, and in the 30-minute chart for yesterday, making the all-time high, but in a choppy market there. So it seems like we've run out a bit of steam there. Market needs to get back above the close and the DP in order to move higher. In the FT100, still stuck in that sideways range, which you can see there. The market still deciding on whether Keir Starmer is any use or not. And there you can see the market moving sharply lower as well during yesterday's session. So the US dollar finding a bit of strength for the last couple of days, and overnight also green as well. So this means that obviously whatever Powell said so far, it seems to be supporting the US dollar there. Let's have a look at the metals. And in the silver market, down yesterday, it looks set to move lower there as well. Still struggling with that 31.53 level. And in the 30-minute chart, you can see the slam there yesterday. Any chance and any opportunity, bring the market back. They certainly don't want it above the 32.50 level. That's the key area of resistance for this market. Meanwhile, in gold, again, you can see also sideways as well, bit of resistance over to the left, market struggling with this. However, unlike silver, there is a bit of demand for this, and it's also moving up on the overnight as well, which you can see there. So we should see the gold silver ratio moving back to the upside. Let's have a quick look at this, and that is exactly the case. Yesterday green and green overnight as well. So we've had a bit of a move for silver for the last few days. Now it's time to bring the gold-silver ratio back to the upside there. Also, let's have a look at Shanghai. It looks around about 378 or something there for the difference between the two exchanges there for silver. So still undervalued. One day it may be allowed to actually trade at the same price, but at the moment there's a $3.78 difference there between the two. So a quick look at the markets for yesterday, the German DAX 2-minute chart, and see how we fared during the trading session. So in the pre-market session, the market sideways and trading down to the low, below the low, and then we spiked lower, and then we attempted to come back, which we did do, as we'll see the markets unfold there, and then currently long, heading back towards the low, and then the market stopping out the trade as prices came back below the low, and then we had another move trying to get back above. So you can see how important it is to try and get back above the low. You can see also how it offered resistance there as well once it got to this point. And that's why these levels are here, just so you can see exactly why the market does what it does. So we now had some resistance to the low. Market tries to move down, but now we've already had the move to the downside in the background, so now it's time to bring it back. And then we see prices moving high. The sell stopped out for a loss, and then trailing the stop as the market went through the low, the 200 MA, which you can see there, and then heading back towards the close. That's the next target, but the market then comes back, breaking the 5 MA, getting out with the profit. So not a bad morning. 2 trades, 2 winners, 1 loser. And then the afternoon, there were no trades there as the market was sideways, waiting for Powell to speak. You can see how the 50 EMA is offering resistance there as well. And then prices just moving lower and drifting lower. Another potential buy signal that wasn't filled. And then we head into the 4 p.m. Close there. So fairly quiet session, predominantly to the downside. Once that low was broken during the day, the market staying below it, you can see that there. So an attempt to get back earlier on in the session. If we just wind back, you'll see there we got back above the low, but then the market failed, and once that 200 MA was broken convincingly and the low, the market continuing down to those downside targets there. Right, quick look at overnight. And again, weakness abounds, as you can see. So again, heading towards the low of yesterday at the time of recording. Like I say, you've got a situation where the market's got to wait for Powell today. I don't think he's got much else to say, to be honest with you. The market will absorb what he's already said over the last couple of days, so it shouldn't be too much of a testimony today. But the big one, of course, is tomorrow's CPI numbers, which are going to be out at 1:30, and the forecast is, drum roll, we've got there we go, we've got 3.1 is the forecast from 3.3. If that comes out as it is, that'll be good for the metals, bad for the dollar, but we'll just have to wait and see first, won't we? And then again, how the market actually interprets it. Okay, that's it for this one. Have a great day, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.